I think people have changed dramatically in the past 10 years. They're psychologically not like they used to be. And marketers that are trying to reach them with old techniques are just missing it. And so I wanted to write a book where I think people could understand how we're psychologically different and then give some tips about how to market to them more effectively. There's so much focus on how we use technology and what we can do with it as marketers and how consumers interact with technology. All of that's important, but what's more important, I think, is what technology is doing to us. So we are fundamentally different because of our use of technology. We have shorter attention spans. That's part of our love of innovation. We've just seen how new things improve our life. You know, we look for things to be more exciting and more stimulating. The bar for that is so high because we're used to getting these really rich experiences delivered to our desktops every day. So that's a completely different way of thinking. I think it's a completely different expectation that we have of the products in our life. They have to be great these days. Well, our brains are malleable, and so what we use becomes stronger and more effective, and what we don't use kind of whittles away. And because of our use of technology, I think our brains have changed, our needs, our wants have changed, but this is more true even for millennials than it is for older consumers. It's true of all generations, but millennials, they've been raised from day one, and so it's not like their brains are shifting, it's more like they were formed with a different sort of way of looking at things. So anything I would say about baby boomers or Gen Xers, I would probably multiply that in order to understand millennials. There's opportunity for businesses to take hassles out of consumers' lives. When people are anxious, what they want is a stress-free life. What they want is hassle reduction. So while most marketers and retailers really focus heavily on what can I give my consumers that they're going to be willing to pay for, I think another aspect that's less considered but would be really profoundly important to consumers today is what sort of bad things can I take out of my consumer's life? How can I make it easier for them? What hassles can I reduce for them? And I've seen in my research over and over again that people are totally willing to pay for that. By the time you ask somebody what it is they want, you're already too late. So we have to be much more predictive. People expect things to be right there when they discover that they need them. So using traditional marketing research methods where you're relying on consumers to be able to interpret what they're going to need in the future is just ineffective right now. We move so quickly, and consumers really want things that are new, really want things that are innovative. And so you have to just understand them completely and be able to anticipate their needs. I think being a marketer today is one of the hardest jobs in the world because you're just flooded with all these tactics and flooded with new opportunities. And I think the key to being successful today is to look for partnerships where you can rely on other people where it's their job to be looking forward to help inform you. And that's one of the reasons why I've so much enjoyed speaking with Kelly Mooney a couple of times. I've interviewed her, included her thoughts in both of the books that I've written because I think that she is just one of the best, most forward-thinking people in the business, and I'm a big fan of her agency as well.